Prom night is finally here.
We're so excited!
But this prom night is no ordinary one.
This is my first night to shine.
Hundreds of special needs individuals made their way to Cross Church in Springdale Friday night.
She came here from Oklahoma to be here tonight.
Ready down?
For their first night to shine.
I've never been to one before.
We're really excited. We were looking forward to this for a while now.
Each prom goer came ready to be pampered.
This is your night.
From makeup to hairstyling.
We're gonna get some curls in here.
And shoe shining. Wearing their custom-fitted dresses and suits, tonight was the night to go all out.
I just like to look nice.
I feel like so beautiful.
And what would prom be without a corsage, pictures with friends, and a limo ride to the big dance?
Oh my God!
And with just a short ride down the road, prom finally arrived.
It's my first time wearing carpet.
And just like that, prom was prom. But this one meant a lot to everyone, even the chaperones.
It's awesome. I mean, everybody needs one time in their life to get dressed up.
It's just really rewarding to get to see it.
Because this prom meant providing a special night to people of all types and ages.
So many times we focus on people's disabilities, not their abilities. Just have an opportunity to celebrate and cheer and just make them feel beautiful and special for the night.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, smile!
While giving families a chance to provide a lasting memory of the night everyone at prom was named king or queen.
We remember it forever.
In Springdale, Dylan Thomas, 5 News. Police tell us it was in these woods just south of the campus where the attack began, and we spoke to the man whose neck was cut open by that machete. He tells us that he's just happy he made it out alive.
It's hostile. It's watching movies, but you never experience it. It happens.
Joseph Ferguson says he was just about to head to buy dinner when a fight broke out near his camp.
He pulled out a machete and just started swinging.
Ferguson says he and others tried to pin down the suspect, who police identified as 36-year-old Ashley Petty.
Didn't even feel the cuts, and I grabbed him to get him down, and I hit him one time, and when I threw that first punch, it pumped blood out of my neck and it went on his face, and that's when I got up and ran to the road.
Ferguson was one of at least 3 people, including the suspect, who were taken to the hospital. Friday, the university taped off the area near the homeless camps to keep this weekend's tailgaters from going into the woods. Gary Crane with UAPD says police are not done investigating.
There will still be interviews to be conducted with the victims and any potential witnesses. So there's still investigation to be done before the case is presented to the prosecuting attorney's office.
And while that happens, Ferguson has returned to his camp.
There's a lot of stitches in my arm.
Ferguson says he also had to get 14 stitches in his neck.
You don't want me to see him again. Promise that.
As for what he would say to the people who stopped their cars to help him.
They're awesome. Thank you for not hitting me.
Police tell us that evidence from this stabbing has been collected and will be sent down to the state crime lab for further testing. In Fayetteville, Dylan Thomas, 5 News. We are following breaking news out of Bentonville right now. As you can see behind me, a large police presence going on at Southwest I Street and Regional Airport Boulevard, where roads are being closed down westbound. Follow me this direction over here. Several officers blocking this Walmart neighborhood market parking lot at the corner of that intersection, not allowing anybody else in. It's an active scene. We've already seen the Bentonville and the Benton County SWAT team show up, as well as the mobile crime unit. As you can see, officers going very fast around corners. This one will be heading west on Southwest I Street. A lot of them heading over to the Links at Rainbow Curve apartment complex. We can confirm shots have been fired at one police officer who is serving a warrant. Breaking news tonight, a child has been found safe and alive after police say he wandered away from his home more than 3 hours ago. Right now, we're at the Black Oak Church of Christ, where the staging area has been set up. People now getting ready to go home after a long search for this child, more than 3 hours long. Good evening. We are following a developing story out of southern Fayetteville. Right now we are alongside Razorback Road in southern Fayetteville, just south of MLK and south of the University of Arkansas campus, where police say they are working right back here on a crime scene, an active crime scene, where they are looking for different type of evidence, which they say was involved in a stabbing that happened earlier this evening. Tonight we are following breaking news out of North Rogers as police released the identity of a suspect who ran from police. His name is Jose Gabriel Alvarez. Now take a look at this video we filmed about half an hour ago as police continue to look for that suspect. Once again, his name Jose Gabriel Alvarez. Police say he is a known gang member from the area who does have a criminal background. Police say In recent history, he did cut off his ankle brace monitor, which they used to keep track of him.
We are going to be joyful tonight. We are going to celebrate tonight. And we know Craig would want that tonight.
Tuesday night, family, friends, and fans gathered at Crosschurch Pinnacle Hills to celebrate the life of singer Craig Strickland.
He invited you in. He was passionate and loving and caring, and he wanted you and me, all of us, to share his life.
Strickland's family shared their memories of him on video, and friends spoke to the crowd on stage.
He had that childlike fascination and that endless energy. He never stopped chasing his dreams, and that was what was so remarkable about him.
The memorial service was designed to be a celebration of Strickland's life.
He is more alive today in this moment than he has ever been before.
Unlike a funeral, upbeat music was played and funny videos and memories were shared. Craig's faith in God, the center point of the service, because those who know Strickland say he wouldn't have had it any other way.
He lived each day like it was his last, with little thought of tomorrow, but always having known that he had an eternity secured in heaven.
Strickland's wife said the loss of her husband was saddening, but she wanted others to take a message from the life he lived.
That in Christ, we may be struck down for this time, but we're never destroyed. Therefore, I encourage you and everyone else to be bold and to reach people like Craig did, to love empathetically and to cherish relationships.
In Rogers, Dylan Thomas, 5 News.
This was a big shock to us. We never expected one of our own to be accessing the chief's dadgum computer.
According to a 15-page police report from the Springdale Police Department, William Peter Ussery used his computer access privileges as an IT worker for the city to download police documents and pictures from the chief's computer. Police say they started the investigation after an informant told officers they knew someone who may have hacked the computer.
Someone as high as the chief of police, she's going to have some very sensitive information on her computer.
Springdale Police Lieutenant Scott Lewis says officers obtained a warrant to search Ussery's home at the beginning of June.
They seized all the devices that they could locate that might hold that evidence.
The police report states they did consider the possibility that files Ussery downloaded may have been used for personal or financial gain.
We want to find out what his motivation was, partially due to recent events with the whole Duggar incident.
The report states the informant contacted police about the breach just days after an In Touch magazine published an incident report in which Josh Duggar was accused of molesting 5 young girls when he was a teenager.
It wasn't a direct focus of the investigation, but it was something we were obviously aware of and could have been a possible motive.
We went to Ussery's home and asked if he was the one who leaked the documents. Was this in relation to the Duggar case at all?
No, not at all, not even related.
Ussery says he never released the Duggar files, and that's something Springdale police say they believe at this time, saying none of the recovered data from the seized computers and hard drives indicated any contact with national media during the investigation. Police say they are moving forward with charges against Ussery for downloading pictures and documents from O'Kelly's computer.
He accessed it, and he even admitted it, and he claims that he only did it out of curiosity. That's why he was only charged with a misdemeanor count of accessing that computer.
It's insane, like it's crazy. We are so excited for the first game, and we just want to show that off the right way.
For more than 1,000 University of Arkansas sorority students, Friday night was one of the 3 nights this season to rally together for the Hogs.
And they're just like supporting like our football team, which is awesome. We do it just because we love it and because it's so fun. We call the Hogs. We have chants. We're a lot more fun than other schools in my opinion. It's a lot going on, but it's so much fun and so much energy and everyone's pumped up.
The rally, held at the Greek Amphitheater on campus, featured the cheer team, drum squad, and of course, the band.
Oh my gosh, so crazy. Everybody's trying to outdo each other and be loud and get their sorority, and it's so fun.
all to prepare for tomorrow's home and season opener versus the UTEP Miners.
Yes, I'm so excited. I can't miss the first football game, so I'm super excited.
In Fayetteville, Dylan Thomas, 5 News.